Hey everyone, it's Kalidasi here. It's Friday morning and I'm sitting in my bathrobe and I've been thinking about a subject for a while now and it's been bothering me in my own life and I feel called to talk about it here if it gives any comfort or food for thought for anybody else. Um, so there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of political unrest. There's a lot of fear, both domestically and abroad. There's a lot of violence coming to the surface, and I know in myself and in the people around me. I also see this when I have personal conversations or online, that there's just this feeling of I don't know what to do. I have to do something, or I'm so scared, or this world is going to hell and I'm afraid for my children, and how do I change it? What do I do? Where do I go? And I'm feeling that for myself and what I can offer the world. And but I'm sitting here, and what I do is I'm a dancer, and I don't know about you or other artists, but for me, when I think about the gifts that I'm called to do, I think, is that enough? Is that is that frivolous to be offering that gift in a world? Like, I need to go out there and protest. I need to, write to congressmen and congresswomen and all these things. Like, what I'm doing isn't that's not going to help anything. And then I go back to why I dance in the first place. And then I realize that dancing grounds you in the present moment. Dancing brings you back to yourself. It brings you back into alignment with Source and connects your mind and your body. And ultimately, before we do anything else, and all of that is important, the external work, it has to come from a purified source within. You have to take care of yourself before you go out and take care of your family, your friends, your community, your world. It's the Hermetic law of as within, so without. The self-love and the self-worth and the presence that you cultivate within yourself is what is going to transmute and transform the world around you. And you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to be grounded in the present, and that comes with self-love, and that comes with self-trust. And really, it really starts with being present with yourself. And for me, and there are a lot of ways to do this, for me, there's nothing that manifests that faster than dancing, especially with rapid fire dancing, where your ego brain is trying to connect the movements and it's so fast that it can't, so it just kind of takes a seat and it surrenders, and then you're fully in alignment, and I'm in that ecstatic state. And when I come out of it, I feel realigned, I feel recentered, and then I get bursts of inspiration of how to handle this problem, how to speak to my partner or to my son, or a new way to approach maybe an external crisis, or a new belief system around it. But that comes first from the practice. And it's interesting. It's interesting what our bodies store. It's interesting what the cells remember. I remember when I went to India for the first time and I was practicing Odissi 5 hours a day, and we were doing really the hardest dance I'd ever done in my whole life. And as we're doing the practice, all of a sudden these memories of being bullied as a middle schooler, or something my mom said to me, or it's just like when I was 4, it just things that I can't even, it was like I never even thought about it before, since it happened. And I was just thinking, and I could feel this all bubbling to the surface, and I was just like, I can't believe that's still in there. Like, really, I'm like doing my choka, and I'm like, really? That's still there? Like, that's still trapped in my muscle memory? Like, that was stored there. And when I just allowed it to release, and I just showed gratitude to the dance for bringing it up and bringing it out, and just continued my practice and continued my focus, the space that memory was holding now has room for more light, more love to come into that space, and for me to be fully embodied in who I am without that story that I didn't even know was there. And I would not have known it was there unless I was doing my practice. And so that in and of itself made me realize how valuable this is. One of my favorite spiritual teachers, Matt Kahn, would say, what is the term? That which is being revealed is being healed. And that's a really important thing when you're dancing and things are coming up for stories like, this is crap, I'm not good enough, I don't know what I'm doing, because oh my gosh, I've said that more than I should have, I think, in my life. But when that is coming up, that's just an old story that's getting blocked in your body, a feeling that you don't deserve this, you're a fraud, you're whatever kind of crap your brain is telling you. When that's coming up in your dance, that is releasing. So acknowledge that process. It's like, oh my gosh, like all of this crap, like thank you, I'm seeing it because this is going now. So just release it. If it's being revealed, it's being healed. And when it's being healed, that's when more light can come through. That's when you have more room in your body for that divine wisdom, that trust, that you know what to do, that you can be an embodiment of love and a beacon for others. Because that's how we change the world. We change it through one embodied being at a time. Can you imagine if everybody did this practice, how fast the world would change? So your dance isn't frivolous. And it doesn't matter if it's Indian dance or belly dance. It doesn't matter if you're a professional or you go out to the club and you dance, or you dance in your kitchen while you cook. It's not frivolous. This joy you're cultivating is not frivolous. It is crucial to changing this world. And it starts with yourself. And I hope that helps. I love you all, and have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend of dancing.